Hi, I'm Lisa Lee Schmidt. A lot of people ask me about my ethnic background. I'm biracial, Asian, and white. I have a bachelor's degree from theater at SMU. I studied Chinese dance and culture at Taipei University, and I participated in Chinese storytelling tours in northern China. I spent many years teaching Chinese storytelling and dance in DISD schools as an artist in residence. More recently, I've developed a passion for working with teens and adults with special needs, in particular those with intellectual and developmental disabilities. I integrate tidbits of Chinese culture into all my art, but my primary focus is on bringing joy and a sense of belonging to those who are frequently ignored or ostracized. Pursuing my passion, I got a master's degree in special education. I provide workshops to groups of teens and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities, such as those in the list described below. I like to work with groups of approximately 8 to 25, and I can combine both neurotypical and neuroatypical participants together and do whole family workshops. I do workshops at churches, at recreational centers, at group homes, and anywhere you can find people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The goals of the workshops are many. One, it's about sharing our talents and creating friendships, practicing creative problem solving, improving communication skills, learning to identify emotions, and discovering all sorts of new abilities. In my dance workshops, we're also practicing gross motor skills and spatial awareness. Now, a one-time workshop is mostly for fun, just to introduce everybody to the idea of performance, and sometimes it's around a theme or a holiday. Multi-session workshops are designed for scaffolded learning. That way, the participants will grow in their skills and gain proficiency at their own rate, and these are mostly for a consistent group of participants that can occur weekly, biweekly, etc. I start in a circle to establish that we're all equal in all my workshops. I usually do activities sitting down to accommodate people in wheelchairs, but if I discover that all people in the group are able to stand steady for at least 10 minutes, then I'll have people stand. I alternate verbal activities with movement dance activities. All games can be made more or less challenging depending on the members in the group, and a big part of the class is cheering each other on as we take risks and try new activities. I never force anyone to participate, but instead I invite involvement. And I'm careful to notice body language with participants to assess comfortability with each new activity. Started as a teaching artist for Big Thought, leading Chinese storytelling and dance workshops in DISD elementaries. Then I started a dance and theater program for teens on probation called Creative Solutions and ran that for 15 years. I co-founded the Spotlight Theater program for adults with IDD as part of the Belong Ministry program at Highland Park United Methodist Church. I'm a cap artist serving those with IDD, and most recently I founded Big Heart Theater, whose sole purpose is to serve those with IDD through music, dance, and theater.